Hey guys, welcome to the Kim Wright YouTube channel. Geek Gear have announced that they've given their boxes a lot more earlier. I was expecting this before after Christmas, not because they send the parcels out late, although they do cut off the subscription on the 20th. It was because in tradition, because of the backlog of Christmas presents, it usually gets buried under all of the Christmas presents by Royal Mail, and Royal Mail take a long time to deliver it. I think because they kind of predicted this, and because we're being rumoured that there's another lockdown coming up, Geek Gear went, right, we've got everything, put them in the box, go. I'm not complaining. That's great customer service, and thank you for letting me know, and hope everything goes well. So, early Christmas present, let's have a look inside. Oh, wow. That looks like the Taj Mahal. That is awesome. I have no idea what this reference is to Harry Potter, but that looks awesome. That looks cool. I've got a feeling it's meant to be Harry Potter reference and I'm the one who's being dumb, but just by the rock formations here, that's meant to indicate there's some stairs. I need to do some research, but I'm not 100% sure what this is meant to represent, but it looks cool, it looks awesome. Wow, this is fantastic. You know, if my cooking gets any better, I could probably make a model of this. This is cool. Wow. Comment down below. Comment if I don't do any research, or I don't do research because I have to do this video really quick. Comment down below. What is the Harry Potter reference to this picture? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, it's another chess piece. Oh! So we had... Ooh, covered in polystyrene. So we're starting to collect all of the white chess figures. And this is... I think this is meant to be the Queen because it's got the sword. But my memory of the Queen is that she's got her hands like that, whereas the model's got her hands like that. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it was difficult to do that movement, so they would have to do it like that. So they did it like that instead. I don't know what the process of making these are. But the detail, this definitely says Queen. Definitely. By the sword alone, that is good. That is 100% awesome. And look at her shield. This is absolutely cool. I actually want to have a closer look at the shield detail in both the black pieces and the white pieces. Just to, because I'm trying to work out what the chess pieces are based on. I know this sounds silly, but some people, like, for example, when you collect the Lord of the Rings chess pieces, they're based on orcs versus the elves who would be the equivalent to the knights because they'd be arrows, I think. I've never collected that chess piece before. And you'd get the people who were Lord of the Ring, the main characters from Lord of the Rings, all the different people that fought in Lord of the Rings. So you'd have the human, the elf, the dwarfs, who I imagine would be the pawns, the humans, the dwarfs, the pawns, the humans, the elves, the dwarfs, and you might have the odd like hobbits among the pawns as well, just to add the kind of characteristics. So I'm interested in what is the actual basis to the Harry Potter chess figures? Whether they are a particular type of battle that they're based on. In fact, I think the history of chess is they are actually based on a battle. Just from the detail behind that shield, I want to have another look at the black figures that I've got, see if they're the exact same pattern or different, and then try and work out which battle they're meant to represent. I've got a feeling it's meant to be the Battle of the Roses, which is Henry V versus William the Conqueror. I think my history is not great, and I'm starting to ramble, so you probably turned off at this point. But thank you for staying, if you have stayed. My brain acts very differently to other people, so I apologise. Oh, wow. Hey! Ah, only the Ravenclaw. So we've got a collection of badges here. We've got Dumbledore's signature on here. We've got, I think that's meant to be the Ministry, not Maca. I think that's meant to be the Ministry. We've got the Deadly Hollows, the Hogwarts symbol, and we have Ravenclaw. That is awesome. That is cool. That is brilliant. That is awesome. I wonder if you can get a Hufflepuff version of this, or whether it is just the Ravenclaw. I imagine that badge, the house badge, would probably change. But that's something for me to research on my own. Oh, maybe I can open my own Gringotts. It's another coin. Can't get it out. There we go. Got ya. Oh, it's meant to be... Yeah, it's meant to be like that. Okay. I've never seen this coin before. I think... I'm not 100% sure. So, I don't know if anyone else will be able to recognise this. This video might not come out until I come back from my friends, because I'm going to go and see my friends. That's why I'm in a hurry to video this. But that's... It looks like a little eagle or raven. And then at the back, it's got a book. I'm wondering if this is meant to be a representation of the raven coin. In which case this isn't a raven, this is an eagle. Because I know even though they are known as Ravenclaws, their house symbol isn't actually a raven. It's a eagle, I think it is. It's either an eagle or a hawk. But the book would make a lot more sense if this is meant to be a representation of... I thought it might be blue, but it's actually black. Of the houses. Because, and this is the only evidence that I've got, I could be completely wrong, one of the symbols of Ravenclaw is intelligence, hence the book, and the symbol on the front. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, gosh. So we've got the badge now. And it is a badge of the famous wizard known as Merlin. Bring it closer so you can see his face. And underneath it is Merlin's beard. Now, Merlin's beard is the representation of oh my goodness, or oh my gosh, or the other one beginning with G that I'm not allowed to say because YouTube might get upset. They replace it with Merlin's beard. It's very similar to Red Dwarf when they say smeg instead of swearing. So Merlin's beard is quite interesting. Although saying that, having looked at the BBC version of Merlin, I think that one is slightly more believable. The only reason I say that is because even when they had the scenes of the druids, even though they were represented as druids, they didn't look like, overrobed with a beard. Although when you see him when he's older, he does look kind of very similar to the legend of Merlin. Except he doesn't have the cloak that you mostly see when you see pictures of Arthur and Merlin. Again, my history is bad. Maybe they did dress like that because he had to dress quite nobly to be the sorcerer of the king. I'm not sure, really. This might be a lot of rambling, and I do apologise. I had a funny feeling they'd send this. It is the 2022 Harry Potter diary. I got this last year, and I've got to admit I didn't use the diary. But I'm going to have a little sneaky peek in here to see the diary. If it's a notebook, I can use it for ideas. I think it's just the basic. Ooh, got a little curtain bit. Oh, okay, I could probably use this a little bit better. Something to go into your handbag. And I've got to admit, diaries are one of the things that I need to get a grip on. Particularly when I'm trying to plan what I'm going to do. Like I said, I didn't use the last one. The last one is on my desk somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this one. But this is quite interesting. It actually starts on the 27th, which is a Monday. Yeah, which is a Monday. So it actually starts after Boxing Day, which is pretty cool. Annoyingly, I have actually bought a diary. There was a part of me that went, should I get a diary? Because I always buy a diary, and then I get a diary from Geek Gear. I get a diary from my friend. I then get a diary from sometimes the Panto because I do because I love to do raffles at the Panto, and occasionally the thing I usually win is a diary. So I end up with about 4 or 5 separate diaries for the exact same year, and it is. I never know which diary to use. I usually end up picking one diary and then the others sit on the floor somewhere. One of them can be my craft diary, which I am debating on using. I have got a craft diary that my mum gave me. I've sort of used that. I've used that for some of my designs, but I've got to admit I've not been as faithful to that one as I should be. That might change this year, because that one doesn't have set dates. So that might change this year. That might have me sort of go, okay, well, this month I'm going to do such and such. But, maybe I can use this as a craft diary as well. Sort of go, right, today I'm going to do this. Use it as a hobby diary. So after work, I can go, okay, well, today, what's in my hobby diary? Oh, I need to build a jar. Maybe that can help me actually be productive. Motivate myself a little. But check out the detail. You got all the houses, and you got the Horcruxes mixed with it as well. It's sort of Harry Potter themed. I could probably make a patchwork based on this, but this is so cool. Happy to get that. Okay, I think that's everything. The only thing that I've got is this frame, which I'm hoping at some point to be able to put up. Or at least get something that I can... So it's one of the Weasley brothers' special joke. The electric shock shake, very similar to you hold your hand out, you've got a little shocker in your hand and they shake it. Except I imagine this is probably boosted by magic. Is it meant to be... I think it's meant to be that way up. I think it can be both ways. And it's done by the Weasley and the Weasley because it was done by the two brothers. But this is pretty cool. Oh, wow, that is good. That is so cool. Love it. It's so colourful as well. It's hard to believe two mischievous brothers can actually own a business, but I can also believe it as well. Wow. This is awesome. This wand looks like it actually has no ending to it because it's got a spike on one side and a spike on the other side. It's like a continuous wand that's unbreakable, which is just fantastic. I could imagine certainly someone in Wonderland would certainly have a wand like this. I was thinking Tweedledum and Tweedledee. But now that I've thought about it, I might even have said that Alice would have had a wand like this, because her imagination is unbelievable. I'm trying to think who else would have a sort of continuous wand. I'm tempted to say the Mad Hatter as well. It's difficult because this is such a continuous wand. You could imagine someone who has a very long eternal lifespan having a wand like this to represent how long their life is. They have no beginning and they have no end. But you could argue it the other way. It has an end. So it can only go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe the Doctor would have had a wand like this. The triangles, though, so these are actually diamonds. So these would have been like diamond rubies or emeralds or maybe even amethyst. Maybe. Yeah, amethyst. And these would represent that it would have to be someone who's very royal. But I wouldn't, again, because it's non-continuous, I wouldn't go for the royal theme. I'd go for someone who has eternal life or is thinking of eternal life. That is pretty cool. Okay. So the type of wand is an Esen wand. I've no idea what Esen wand is. I might, because I'm in a hurry, I might do a separate video where I actually do research on a lot of this stuff. So I might do research on what an Esen wand is. It's 13 3/4 inches, made out of coal. That's interesting. And it's an ancient ash. That is awesome. Since it said coal, I've got dinosaurs in my head, maybe someone from Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, but the fact that it has that two-way prong to it, it doesn't really say dino to me. The only thing that says dino is the fact that the core is coal and it's made out of ancient ash, so it's quite old and ancestral maybe. But it doesn't really scream that much in the way of a character, which normally the ones I look at them and I go straight away, I know what the ones are. But the Eternal ones, they're incredibly different. Maybe, so I'm going to go and see a friend later. Maybe I can ask her what she thinks of the wands. If I put it forward. So this is the wand. Maybe you can comment on what type of characters you think would have a wand like this. But it's basically design there, and then almost the exact same design on the end. Oh, it's like an... Oh, hang on. Maybe Robin Hood would have had an arrow like this. Because it looks like an arrow. You might even have used it as an arrow. That is cool. I just now I've taken a closer look, I've realised that prong is different to the end one. So it's kind of like the position of an arrow, which is awesome. Oh, now I'm starting to get characters. Robin Hood, definitely. Legolas, maybe. Oh, wow. But this is awesome. Isen wand. In the research one, you might have me working out what Isen is, and maybe I'll get some characters from that word alone. But this is awesome. So, what is my favorite item? Certainly, the chest piece. I think that one is pretty awesome. Merlin's beard. That one is cool. I think the wand is confusing, so it's not high on my list at the moment, but it will be on my list. I'll certainly have a little look, see what happens. Now, there's going to be 2 parts to this video, like I said, because I'm going to go and see a friend. This is the actual unboxing video, and then for the first time, you're going to have the research separate from the main. This is only because I'm shortage of time, unfortunately, because close to Christmas, I'm trying to squeeze seeing my family. I'm trying to squeeze work. I'm trying to squeeze everything I need to do. I need to go and see a friend because I've got her Christmas present to give to her. So everything is kind of squeeze at the moment. So I apologise for the quality of this video. It's not as good as the other videos that I've done unboxing-wise of Geek Gear. But I tend to find that when you see me opening them raw, you get the main impression, particularly when you see me struggle to get them out. I think that one is more raw than me going, oh, we'll open it this way. Or, this is what I found in this box. I think when you see me actually opening them, you actually appreciate the items a lot more. You might also see how they're broken as well. But this is the kind of thing that I really love. So, until we meet again, after Christmas. Because the next video will probably be Christmas. No, there'll be another video tomorrow. Maybe the research video. Maybe another video involved. Until then, I'll probably see. You're right, hon. You'll probably see me Christmas Day. If not, I'll see you in the new year. So, from me, stay safe, stay well, keep the magic in your fingertips, have a wonderful Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.